Hi, this is Rhonda Rikal. I'm one of the group leaders for Closed Student Travel. I'm here at my classroom trying to set up and get ready for back to school and talking about getting ready for traveling next summer. We're already planning ahead here in Texas about our program for next year. So we are traveling with Closed Student Travel, and I wanted to talk to you about why you also would do really well to choose Closed Student Travel for your students group next summer. Closed Student Travel has been started by a group of people who have been in the student travel industry for well over 20 years combined with their experience. So I'm very confident in traveling with them and knowing that they are going to take care of us from start to finish. I went with a different travel company last summer after traveling with a group since 2003. So one of the things that we say is you don't know what you have until it's gone, and that's absolutely true. I went with a company, and they weren't a bad company. They did a fine job. It was just different, and so that's one thing that you really need to consider when you're looking at different travel companies. Closed Student Travel is going to be a very educational, fulfilling experience. We're talking to a lot of travel leaders who are returning, who are absolutely beyond thrilled about everything that Closed Student Travel has done for them this year, and have said that this is one of the best experiences for them. So I'm really thinking of along the lines of an airplane. You can choose to travel a lot of different ways, and we know everybody on the plane pays a different price. So it just depends on your level of comfort as you're going on that flight. You can fly first class, you can fly business class, you can fly coach. There are differences in each one of those. And so Closed Student Travel is a first class operation. They are going to take care of you from start to finish. They are going to cover the educational aspects of the program. So you are going to be able to go into the Sydney Opera House. That's not going to cost your students extra. You're going to get a tour, and you're going to learn a lot. As a teacher, that's very important to me. As a parent taking students, that's very important to them as well, that their children are learning, but it's not going to cost extra along the way. Roman Coliseum. Do you want to drive by it, or do you want to go in it? If you go in, are you going to pay extra? With Closed Student Travel, it's all included in the program. If there's something you want to add to the program, ask them. They are willing to explore those opportunities with you, and they're going to do everything they can to make sure if you want to add an activity that it's added for you. Everything's included, so meals are included in this program. I didn't think that was something I needed to ask about because the company I traveled with, that was a given. With Closed Student Travel, it's also a given. So your students are going to get 3 meals a day. Lunch and dinner are provided. You do not want to wait till the end of the program and guess if the students are going to have enough money to make it through. We all know what they do at the gift shop. They will spend money if they have it in their pocket, and then they have to call mom and dad and ask for more money, and that's something we don't want to have to happen. And I don't want them to not have money at the end of the program for their meals. So I feel very confident that that's included, and it's a no-brainer. We're not going to have to discuss that. We're not going to have to talk about it. It's just taken care of, and that's what I really, really enjoy. You're going to have a tour director that's going to teach you so many different things about the countries that you're visiting, and that's included. You don't have to tip them. That was something that was new to me, carrying $2,000 to $3,000 in cash, tipping a bus driver, tipping people that were taking us through activities, and tipping our tour director. It was very uncomfortable for me. It was something that I don't want to have to do again. So you're not going to carry tip money with Closed Student Travel. That's going to be included. That's the first class. That's the difference. You're going to be well taken care of. Students are going to get their own bed. That was something else I didn't know that I needed to ask about. It's just one of those things that was an expectation for me. So it's very uncomfortable for the students to have to share a bedroom and a bed with somebody they don't know very well. So with closed student travel, your students will have their own bed to sleep in. They will be sharing rooms, but they will have their own bed. And that's very important to me. That's very important to the parents. And I just can't say enough about that. Safety. Closed student travel is going to send us off with matching t-shirts and a lanyard, and so we can be identified. Students have a phone number they can call. Leaders will have a cell phone that we can get in touch with the program office. They can get in touch with us. The students can get in touch with each one of us. We're easily identified. If somebody gets lost, we can find them pretty quickly. Again, I just didn't know that other people just didn't do that, and that was very, very difficult for me as I was traveling this last summer. So these are some of the things that you probably want to ask about. You want to make sure you're covering those things when you're asking lots of questions. But my recommendation is that you go with closed student travel. I know that I'm very excited to be coming back to a company that's going to take care of me from start to finish. I just can't say enough. I wish you success in your travels, and I'll be talking to you again soon. I'm going to have some other videos on some other tips on traveling.